Welcome back to Empire Total War. It's the Imperial Splendour and 2.2 with the 2.2.1 patch on there as well. So we're sort of playing around with this, aren't we? Deciding what we're going to do. I don't know why I'm in here actually. I think it's because I want... Yes, it is. It's because I want to tax them, isn't it? Because if you look over here, you'll find that we can. So excellent news. Now, the other thing that I wanted to do was sort out these Indians up here. I can't see this being a very interesting battle at all because it's just going to be me sorting out these Indians. Basically, I can't get the gun up there, so it's going to be a pretty gruesome affair of me just shooting at them, I think. So I'm going to go in there and deal with this. If anything happens interesting, then I'll bring you into it. But there are quite a few Indian battles that you can have a look at, aren't there? So you can look back at. This is just going to be one that's a little more boring than the others. It's going to be shooting at them and then charging them when they suddenly appear from nowhere, because I haven't got anything to coax them out, except for my musketeers that outrange them slightly. So okay, right. I'll like I said, anything decent that happens, I'll call you in. Other than that, we'll carry on because I hope there should be a much better battle than this coming up later. Well, I'm very pleased with this result, folks. Look at that, 37 lost, 176 killed. I don't suppose we've driven them all off the battlefield, but that's not bad actually. Only a couple of them left there, so I'm very pleased about that. So let's get these back into here. I think it might be worth. I'm pretty sure it will be actually worth. Oh crikey! How expensive those are. 947 to repair those, or replenish those. Just to replenish those 2 units as well. That was expensive. No, can't do anybody else. Can't do... I don't think he lost any anyway, him. Oh, they only gained 1 chevron. That's not very nice, is it? So, right, okay, I think that's about it, really, for this. So let's do the end of turn and see what happens now. Now, of course, people that have been watching my previous videos will be aware that my technique was to draw some of the Dutch troops away from Flanders, which has worked because he's brought them over to the port to kick me out of there. Now what I want to do, of course, is gather my forces and assault the Dutch in Flanders, because it looks as though their economy is now broken and they can't recruit any more troops. Well, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. This guy's just going to go around raiding places and spoiling places, which is about right, isn't it, really? The only way you're going to be able to deal with Indians like that is to have outposts, you know, little forts and I don't know, such things. But then there's a no fort option in this, so I can't see how that's going to work either. So unfortunately in this game you are going to be subject to a lot of raiding from Indians. You know, when I say in this game, I mean the Imperial Splendour version. Because there seem to be lots of them and they seem to do really, really well. Enemy raid, right, okay. I think the reason why they get away with it is that they're only small forces, so they don't cost a lot. Jesuit College again, here we go. Let's see if it really is damaged. No, it isn't. Look, it's strange, isn't it? There's something weird going on there. Building sabotage, Jesuit College. Just looked at that one, same one. Okay, now I do have plans for this turn, which are I'm going to build a college here in southern France, because I've realised that France is happy enough, you see this? Happy enough to sustain another college. I can't build it in these outlying areas. I say outlying areas, Britain an outlying area, but do you know what I mean? I think I won't be able to sustain the unrest of having a college in there. So in Paris I'm going to recruit. I want 3 units in here to add to the ones that I'm already recruiting. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I can't get 3. Oh dear. I think I need 3. But let's go and have a look then and see what else is happening. I'd certainly want that college. Right, okay, one of these 5th rates here I'm going to send over. In fact, I might as well send both over, all of them over rather. If I send them over to here, I'm hoping he might send these troops into here to boot them out, and that will keep them a little bit further away, or even further away. I don't know, actually, maybe I could just keep one there, and he might bring out another one from here. That would be even better, wouldn't it? Okay, let's put one back into here. Okay, so at least it prevents him from bringing that one out, because he might think, oh well, let's bring him back to here. So I know we'll cover both of those ports and see what happens. Right, okay, now the other thing that I wanted to do was assassinate down here in Stuttgart, because the Württembergers, that they don't seem particularly happy with me. Oh, hang on. Why hasn't he moved further than that? I thought he would do. I was hoping to assassinate that general in there. It's not good, and it's a shame to waste such a good agent. Assassination success! Wow. So it wasn't a wasted time, was it? That's brilliant. I didn't expect that. Trait gained. +1 to subterfuge. This guy is really good, isn't he? I think. Look at all those stars on there. Wow, look at this. He's a mole, good at subterfuge. Another +1 to subterfuge there, and another one there. He's just good at subterfuge, isn't he? Which is basically creeping in and out of places, I think. Is probably the best way to describe it. Right. That was a brilliant result, because it takes one of his units away from him. Well, it takes his general away from him, of course. And generals are expensive to replace. So all he's got now is 2 foot units. I've got 2 foot units inside here. It might be enough to quell him. It might just be enough to make him think, oh, well, perhaps I won't go for it. I do wonder perhaps about recruiting in here, but I can't afford it anyway. So, okay, that thought goes out of the head. Now these here, I wonder if maybe, so I don't want to encourage those to go to war with me either. But it might be an idea to just put 1 unit in here if they can reach. Probably find it's only the horse. It is the horse. Oh no, the foot can reach as well. I could put 1 foot unit into there. And I think I've got enough men in here to hold anybody off. What have these got? These are 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, they're doing pretty well. They've got 6 in there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 in there. I wonder if it's worth just dispatching 1 unit so that I've got some decent troops as well as the poorer troops in here to sustain an attack from there should it go ahead. I don't want to encourage him to have a go though, that's the only thing. Mind you, he can't reach in 1 turn anyway, so maybe I will. Yes, let's go for that. So these are pretty good because they've got extra abilities. What about those? 42. Should we take one of those out? I think I might just risk one of those actually. Has he got really good troops in here or what? Let's see what they are. Oh, 145s, aren't they? Well, that's 135, that one, because it's just militia. But he does have 2 145s. I don't know if he's got bayonets and all the rest, but maybe then. Let's have a look down here at these. What's this guy got? Now I've killed his general. They're just 35s on. Okay, well let's dispatch one of the poorer quality ones then down to there. Perhaps him. He's still got 1 chevron, so he's good, but he's just not the best, that's all. Okay, so him down to there. Just to sort of, I don't know, put him off, because that means I've got 3 units in there now. Well, in fact, I've got more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units in there, 1 of them regulars. So I don't think he's going to try that with just 2 units now, is he? So, okay, that might help things in there. I can't recruit anyone in here, can I? No. Sometimes I think, well, maybe recruitment will be cheaper in certain areas. I'm always disappointed in that idea. But anyway, right. What else do I want to do? Yeah, I think that's about it, you know, really. The disappointing thing was that I could only get 1. I could only get 2 units, sorry, in France. I don't want that. I want to do decidedly better than that. So let's not replenish all of these units in here. Is there one I can do a little bit less replenishment of? What about this one? How much does that give me back? 187. Is that going to be enough to give me another unit in France? It might be. Partly it's to make sure that we take out the Dutch, but also to make sure that we have enough to hold the place afterwards. Is that's not enough either. Dear, how much are they? Let's work it out. They're 2,000. Wow. Can't really see how much they are, you know, but they look like they're 2,000 and something. If they're all 2,000 and something, there's no way I'm going to be able to get it. I could have swore I'd judge this so that that would work. Obviously not. Oh, let's get him in there as well, by the way, while I'm at it. Because that makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, can't even reach. Can we invite him in? Nope, Can't invite him in with them anyway, so how about him? No, we can't get him in, so okay, get those back into there then. Right, actually that's gone red. No, it hasn't, it's gone yellow again. That's good news, isn't it? Right, I can't recruit anybody cheaper in there. Oh, I might have to go over to the other side then and then not replenish any of those troops and see what happens now. So if I change my mind about him as well, I'm not sure how wise that is really, to be honest, but we'll see. And then how much have I got now? 1139. I don't think there's going to be enough still, is there? Can I recruit another? I can't. Oh well, forget that idea then. We're just, in fact, we're only on 3. It's going to take 3 turns to get those. I thought these were units I could get in 2. I wonder if maybe I've chosen the wrong troops. I think I have actually. Let's see if I can get some. 1 there. 1, 2. I can get 3. Brilliant. And how many have I got left over here? I've still got 1048. I just chose the wrong troops, didn't I? Oh, blast. Yeah, I want them all in 1, so that was a bit silly. So let's go back over here then, and then get these guys replenishing in the way that they were. Not those. These. So I can get them to replenish in the same way I was before. Yep. Oh, gosh. All 3 of them now. Oh, it's because I'd chosen expensive troops, wasn't it, from down there. Oh, I don't want those anyway, because I need some troops next turn. So, okay, that was what the basic error was. So let's look over here. I might even be able to replenish some of these as well, shall I? Yep, okay, and there's all the money gone. I think that was the main thing for me to do, really. So, I'm not even sure if I need them in Dutch Guyana, but I don't know, it might even help settle a place if I've got fuller units over there. You never know, do you? Right, okay, well that's about it for now. I don't think there was anything else I thought of doing. Troops coming into France. Oh, they can move this turn. In that case, I'm going to get those over to here. I'd forgotten all about those. In fact, it might have been an idea to replenish some of these, mightn't it? Instead of those others. But, okay, I've done it now. So, just thinking about those that I did in Dutch. I tell you what, let's change the Dutch Guyana ones and get these instead. Yeah, because they're not sort of actively fighting at the moment, are they, really? Or it doesn't look like they're going to be. So, let's get these in here instead. Okay, so who can we do? Nope, not them. Not them. Not them. Oh, there's only those anyway. And I can only get 3 of them. Oh well. Okay, I'll get a few more dragoons anyway. And that is important to me, to have a few more dragoons anyway. So, 67. Yeah, they're great, aren't they? But these carabiniers are wonderful. So, no, I think that's it for now. It's just such a shame I couldn't have got that gun in, but okay, we're gathering our forces now against the Dutch over here in Flanders, who have now only got 8 units to fight me. They're pretty good though. They've got chevrons, well, 1 chevron each by the look of it, and they're 40 accuracy, so they're not going to be an easy fight, are they? How am I doing for time? Halfway through the video, so not too bad. I didn't notice anything happen with the Dutch. Does that mean they just sat there and done nothing? Looks like it, doesn't it? So that means they didn't get coaxed out to that port then, did they? That's a shame. Oh, I was kind of hoping that they'd do that. You see, that port well, it'd be Rotterdam, won't it, in Holland, is a really good one. It's a commercial port. It's one up from a trading port. So that would add to the numbers of people that I could trade with, so I could trade with more. Now, I did upset them, I think. No, unfortunately I'm going to have to let them go because I can't openly fight them with those. Let's see where they go to. Decline. Oh, brilliant. Right, he's gone deep into my own territory. destroying places as he's gone. Perhaps it wasn't a good idea for me to kill his general and then put some troops down there. It's obviously spooked him, hasn't it? Building sabotage, Jesuit College. Is this the one that he's walked through this time? Probably. Right, okay. What am I going to do with him now, deep in my territory? He's recruited a new general as well. That's interesting, because generals... Oh, no, you get them in one turn now I think about it. Yes, you do. Right, okay, well, looks like I might have to bring some troops from here. I can't reach him. I can with the foot only. What do I do now with those? It's tempting to just jump out and take Württemberg off him, isn't it, really? And then we'll just wipe him out that way, wouldn't we? But there's no way we'd ever be able to settle the place. And look at all the Phylacom citizenry he's got in there as well. Hey, looks like we've recruited an agent. They can reach. We could actually take the place. But we would leave this without anything. That's the big problem there. We're going to have to go back and take him, aren't we? He's only got 3 units, like I say. Maybe I could assassinate his general with him. Let's get him, say, over here. No, we'll just go straight for him, I think. Why isn't it letting me just attack him? Oh, it will. 51%, better chance than last time. Assassination success, that's brilliant. He's brilliant, isn't he? Enemy raid, Nancy. They're the ones we're looking at, I think. Agent recruited. Let's get him doing something fairly easy to build up his skills. So we'll get him to come over to Württemberg and maybe damage this place. See how good he is at doing that. It's not brilliant, is it? 31%, but I think it's going to be worth a try. Agent detected. Well, at least he's had a try, and he's not died, so that's got to be a positive thing, isn't it? So, right, okay, so now all we've got is 2 infantry units in there. 135 there and 135 there. We might be able to nip back and take those, but we are risking an attack there. Mind you, he can't reach me in one turn, can he, from here? So, right, okay. Anyway, before we get onto that, let's go and sort out these Dutch, because this is the important one for me. These, I don't want to move them to the fort first, because the fort is off the road, so it's going to take more of my time. So let's get these out of here, over to here. Good. And then these can do the assault. Hopefully they can reach. It looks like they can, doesn't it? So those over to there. Brilliant. Right, okay. So if I continue siege to there, right, and then I bring these guys over to join them to make it a more substantial attack. That's much more like it. Now, I want to try and isolate those in some way, in, you know, ways that we've talked about doing before. So if I get some units from here, I'm not sure the artillery are going to be able to reach anybody. He's just got 1 infantry unit in there, hasn't he? It would be nice to be able to dispatch 1, say, horse unit to deal with him. I think I might be able to, you know. I think I might be able to go up there and then bring them back again afterwards. So let's try it then. Let's get him into here, see if he can reach far enough. I suspect he can't. But 1 lot of artillery and 1 lot of infantry, I suspect, is going to be enough. They're pretty good, aren't they, with the 42? But so are those. 42, 6, 15, 6, 8, 13, 6. I'm going to bring those over. See if they can do anything useful. Right, okay, so I now have a gun and an infantry unit, and they're still okay, or they look okay. They're going to go down to 15 is predicted, they're on 16, and that's going to go down as well. That should remain stable with a little bit of luck. Okay, let's get these on here then. Those 2 onto here. God, I had no idea Württemberg were going to do something like that. I would have never have guessed that. I really wouldn't. Okay, so what I want to do is attack those in there, but I'm going to have to land here, I think. Yep, into there. Good. Now, if I get my guns and my foot. These will come in handy actually for attacking Amsterdam afterwards. In fact, look at that. It looks like they can reach. Wow, look at that. They can actually reach. That's great news. Okay, well what I'm going to do then is bring my horse unit, my heavy horse. Might even be able to give them some chevrons in this battle. That would be good, wouldn't it? So they're my cuirassiers. I think they can probably get there and get back in time, to be honest with you. But I'll bring them on as reinforcements, I think, to the battle. So bring those, say, up to here to start with, up to there. Okay, now I think that should mean they help in that attack when it goes ahead. But we'll see. How far can they get back? Oh, they can go all the way back, can't they? I think they're going to be able to assist in that attack as well. So let's get these out then. Will they be able to come on and help? It looks like it, doesn't it? But I'll bring them a little bit further forward anyway, because I think they should be involved in that anyway. So let's see what happens if I bring those in there. Oh, good. That's excellent. And we can still get back to there. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so let's get these over to here then. Into the attack. See if they can go all the way. Yes, excellent. Okay, so I'm bringing these on as reinforcements. These, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to shell him from a distance with these. These are going to support the artillery. When he comes on to fight me, which he's going to have to do, the horse are going to attack him in the flank. So it's not going to be a brilliant battle to watch, is it, folks? So I'll bring you on to the main attack against the Dutch afterwards. So let's get this one out of the way. See you back in a second. Okay, well there you can see the results. It worked out exactly as I expected, other than the fact that my cuirassiers actually lost a man, which is very odd, I thought. They weren't even in there while the fighting was coming in. I rushed them in as quickly as possible into a flank attack, but he was running by the time they got in there, so I can only assume one of them got caught in a pothole or something. Right, okay, bring these in to join with the attack on there. Not sure how much I need them there, but it might be handy. So I don't know if these are going to be close enough to be able to assist with this attack. He can get in there, can't he, as well? That's interesting. But can anybody else reach them? I don't think they can, you know. I feel fairly safe with those troops in there, so maybe I could bring them out to assist in here, but let's see if they come on anyway, because they might do. They do. Well, not the artillery, but the infantry will arrive, actually, so that's very well in my favour. I've got 10,000, over 10,000 there. I've got another 141, it's not 168, so what's that, about 1,200, and he's got, I don't know what that is that 1,029 or something? I'm really not too sure, but he's got these, his cavalry, 11, 10, 6, and my cavalry are, where are they? Look at that. Hey? Oh, they're Carabiniers, even they're good. But, where are the cuirassiers? There. So he's got 11, 10, 6. I've got 20, 21, 18, 8. Plus, we have a chevron as well, so we're going to absolutely murder that those horse, aren't we? Hopefully he'll be barricaded in, or whatever you call it, so his artillery will be fixed and facing in one direction, so we'll come at him from the other direction. That'll make the difference for us. And of course some of his foot, I just have to watch out for the extra range that they've got, even though they're poor firing ability. So okay, these are just normal like my own, I think. 40, and then they're 5, 11, 5. So what do we fire? 5, 10, 4. So okay, we've got less actual hand-to-hand fighting ability, so I will have to be careful of that as well. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll bring you in when we're all formed up and we're ready to start fighting the battle. So okay, wish me luck. Well, when I let you go, I realised that I didn't have very much video time left. I'm at 24 minutes already, so I've done most of the battle. Well, not most of the battle, all the manoeuvring really. Got into position here, round the back of his guns, which I've now destroyed, of course. I've put my single unit that came on its own right at the other side of the battlefield. I've put him in a house, basically because what happened when I started to march him on was his horse attacked them, so I stuck them in this house here to keep them safe. That's not 141 out of 186, that's 129 out of 141. He brought some horse round and then decided, oh dear, that's not going to have much success here. Now you notice there's one or two of my men outside. That's because all my men couldn't get into that one building. Don't know why, because it takes 186, but they couldn't quite for some strange reason. So anyway, we still managed to shoot some of his, which is great news, probably about equals there, and took his cavalry out of the game while we manoeuvred ourselves into position. My big worry was his horse, that's these, they're fairly light horse, he seemed to be angling towards attacking my guns over here, so I'd left my cuirassiers with the guns anyway, and my dragoons and my carabiniers to protect the two flanks of my infantry. I've pulled my infantry forward because, well, you know what it's like, these Phylacam citizenry outrange me, so it meant that I had to advance within his firing range, so I've had to take some hits while I've done that as well. This gun battery's still there, but I'm virtually behind it now, so it is almost totally useless really to him. I don't need to chase everybody off the battlefield. He's inside a town anyway, which means that they all get slaughtered. So right, okay, so at this point the most important thing really is this here. The carabiniers have had a shot at these, so they've reduced their numbers quite badly, and of course from when he attacked that infantry up there and I stuck them in the building because I haven't got any. Oh, in fact, it looks like they've only just fired, doesn't it? So, right, they're going to charge into there now, and the wherever they are, over here, they're charging him as well. So he's going to get hit by two lots of horse, one from each side. So that gives you an idea where we're up to. So here we go. He's still charging in, mind you. But my carabiniers should be enough to take him. I think he was attracted. Oh, he's gone. He's shattered anyway. So we'll ignore that then, shall we? Ah, sorry about that. I thought it was going to be rather more interesting than that. Okay, so bring these up into position, and these will eventually be doing something useful. For now, we'll take them off. What are they on now? Are they on firing or not? Right. Okay, so that's dulled out now. So they're just fighting, aren't they? Just shooting rather instead, I should say. Right, okay, well they're pretty good effective horse, these guys, so we should be fairly successful, and I'm ready at any point to go charging down his line, down his flanks, but for now let's have a quick look at what he's got to offer us. Pretty decent looking infantry, and he may well even be winning this. What's that? What's showing on a charge? Is it them? Yes it is. Not the carabiniers? No? Oh, carabiniers. Yeah, okay, they can fire, so that's good news. Right, okay, so now what I need to do, actually, he's got rank fire. Is he rank firing there? He's rank firing. No, he isn't. No, I'm not sure, actually. That looked like rank fire to me, which means that we're going to have to get in there pretty quick, or he's going to wipe us out, because he's going to have better quality troops than we are. So, right, okay, so it's going to be a case of getting the those horse to attack him in that flank there. Okay. Might even get the carabiniers round there as well. Where are they? Carabiniers. Yep. Okay, and then we'll roll him up from that flank. Seems like the most sensible thing to do, doesn't it, really? I'd like you to keep out of range of his fire, please, carabiniers. Might be a sensible thing to do. Perhaps we can get you to run into that position. That might be nice. Right, okay, looks like I'm a little bit outflanked on there as well, doesn't it? Ah, he's coming round. Well, I don't mind, that's what cuirassiers are all about, isn't it, really? Charging infantry, so can we get a good charge in against there? I don't quite know what he's doing. He's just trying to get into position, isn't he? Well, let's get him then, before he gets into position. Well, that's probably the most sensible thing to do, isn't it? So we'll do the same with these as well, actually. Hit him with everything at once, so it's probably the best way to do it. Okay, good. Whoops, cavalry charge. He'd already fired, so he didn't really have much chance there, did he? So my heavy cavalry should have nothing but success. Yeah, it looks like they're gone straight away, doesn't it? Swept away. Excellent. And they're shattered. So that's great news. Let's pull these around then, ready for the next attack. And we'll go against these next, I think. In fact, we'll go straight in against them. 43 out of 59. Let's go straight for those, the armed citizenry. And in fact, the carabiniers, which are the ones behind these, they can perhaps go for these as well. So we're getting him in the flank everywhere. No, in fact, let's hit him with the cuirassiers, and we'll hit him, yeah, with the carabiniers. Okay, that's good. Now, I wonder if it's time to put in an attack. It might be any minute. Yes, I think it is. Right, okay, so we'll get an attack in on there. Oh, they're already broken. So really, what we need to be doing now is charging in against there, charging in against here. Right, these need to carry on their assault, and so do these. Are they the same ones we had? That's, you're losing track now. Carabiniers in here as well. Right, okay. It looks like he's engaging anyway, doesn't it? He's decided this is his time to go for it. Right, okay, and we need to give them perhaps a little bit of assistance on there. Okay, oh, they've had it there anyway, haven't they? So, right, okay, these through to here, and these two here, perhaps, okay, through to there. Good. And then the dragoons, I want to attack this gun over here. Is that enemy general? Yes, it is. Good. Okay, well, I think that's it. We took his horse out fairly early out of all that anyway, so he's collapsed, doesn't he? So the heavy cavalry did their bit, which is excellent news, just what we would have expected. So, right, okay, these should just go, shouldn't they, really? I expect they'll just get swept away along with everybody else, won't they? So they certainly should do. Right, okay, come on, you lot. In you go. Have the horse stopped moving? No, they're still moving. They're still doing their bit. Might even send a general in against those, or do I need to? Not sure. Okay, hit him from both sides at once. And that should be the end of him as well, shouldn't it? And like I said, the dragoons, wherever they are right now, there, they should be hitting him there. Don't quite know why they're not. Everything should be either broken or shattered for him. I've got that reserve infantry unit at the back there, of course, which is, well, where else would a reserve infantry unit be but than at the back? But anyway, they're there to shoot anybody that might just be running through the town. And I think that's about it, don't you? I think that should be everyone gone. 73 out of 150 shattered. I think that's everybody. I don't think he's got anybody left, has he? No, that's it. End battle. How did we do? Heroic, so that's good. What do you think? 300 losses? I think that would be heroic. Well, in terms of success, I think that's what they mean by heroic. They mean success, levels of success, rather than levels of heroism. But, liberty, 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 what crimes are committed in your name? Right, come on then. Come on, 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 come on. I always have doubts at this stage. Of course, I had to abbreviate that battle. I'm up to 32 now already, so it's a good job that I did. But now, of course, I'm wasting the precious seconds as I go through. There we go. Oh, I was almost spot on. 301 for 1,029 killed. That's not bad at all. Who got hit most badly? 88. Yeah, I bet you that's because his Phylacom citizenry outranged me at first. That'll be what that is. 57 for these, and they only killed 44. That's not good either, is it? How did my Cuirassiers do? Are they the Cuirassiers? Yeah. Lost 26, killed 145. Brilliant, or 140 something. Who gained a chevron? These guys did, infantry. Now they're the good infantry, aren't they? Actually, they lost 57 and killed 84. That's not as good as I would have expected from Swiss infantry. So that's a bit disappointing. Militia Royale, what was the other infantry? Oh no, it wasn't. It was Cuirassiers, wasn't it? Right, okay. Okay, anyway, success. That's the main thing. And we now have Flanders, and Flanders is happy, which doesn't really surprise me. Can I untax them? Yes, I can. Even better. And I need to repair that place as well, don't I? Well, we're not now a million miles away from taking... Oh, are we? I thought... Oh yeah, he can. He can. Only 3 units, including that general, can reach there. I don't think he's going to be recruiting in here. He's only earning 648 a turn. He can't afford to repair any of these places here. So I think he's just about had it, really. So maybe I'll repair that port. Might as well. Might give me a bit of extra trade. I don't know. What it does, though, is it makes this area... Or I was going to say, it makes this safe from attack, but it doesn't because of him, doesn't it? He's the big risk. Do I go down and take him now? Or do I expect him to come through to France? What's he got? He's just got these, isn't it? 135 in there. Do I double back? Whoops, with some of these men from here. Could do. What I could do, actually, that might be a plan, would be to put the ones I can from here into there. Who can get in? No, no one can actually. I could bring them up behind though, just behind the place to give it a little bit of support. I'm just thinking about something that's going to take those men out there. He's not going to be able to do it on his own, and it's going to expose him if he does anyway. So, and I don't think I've got the troops available to be able to go in and take Württemberg on this particular turn. So, having taken out his Have I got my agent still in there? I have, haven't I? He's still mixed in amongst them. Right, okay, let's get him back to, I don't know, I'll just keep him out here actually for the moment. Right, okay, so I've got to take them out with somebody. Don't quite know who's going to be able to do it actually at the moment because no one can reach. But they might be able to get close enough to assist in an attack from this infantry unit here. But that might invite an attack from there. Anyway, thoughts. Not too sure what I'm going to do about him yet. I might have to dispatch some infantry from here, backed up by a unit of horse that might be able to become involved in it. The Cuirassiers can't, but the Carabiniers can. With the Carabiniers up to there, take the foot from here, a couple of foot units from here, and take him out with those. I think that might be the plan. It might be the only way actually. He's got no chevrons or anything, so might get away with it. It just depends if this guy here, Hanover, decides that he wants to join in. So anyway, that's a thought for the future. But thanks for watching, folks. Oh, actually, before I do that, I just had a thought. I need to go through these, don't I? Region captured. Otherwise, if I stop now, sabotage. Right, I've already dealt with that one, haven't I? Yes, I have. Trait gained, thank you. And start with recruitment report. Yep, we know about that. Agent recruited. Yep, okay. Building sabotage, Jesuit College. Is that another Jesuit College? Same one. And this one, right, okay, whatever that is. Right, okay, so I've been through all of those. Okay, there you go. Thanks again for watching, folks. I need to do something about these Württembergers. Even if it's only a case of recruiting in France, or recruiting perhaps a couple more in here. I think I can only get one per turn. I can. I just don't know which way he's going to go. Is he going to head for France, or does he just simply want to go around damaging buildings? I suspect that's all he wants to do. So might be a good idea really just to get a couple of more units over here in France. Mind you, we won't be able to reach him anyway. And then one in here, and that might be enough to just contain him there. Anyway, I'll have a play around with that one. Thanks very much for watching again, folks.